Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This brings to order the February meeting of the Palm Beach County Commission on Ethics. Madam Clerk, can you take a roll, please?
Commissioner Cruz?
Here.
Commissioner Kreidel?
Present.
Commissioner Kugler?
Here.
Commissioner Romano?
Here.
Vice Chair Vara Garcia?
Here.
Thank you. And we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. And Mr. Romano, would you lead us today?
Yes, sir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Are there any introductory remarks from the commissioners? I'll start on my left.
Nope.
No.
And then we will move on to the advisory opinion. Has everybody had an opportunity to read the advisory opinion, and are there any motions?
Move approval, Mr. Chair.
Moved by Commissioner Cruz,
Second.
second by Vice Chair Vara Garcia. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion carries unanimously. There is nothing pulled from the consent agenda, so we will move on to the executive director comments. Ms. Kelly.
Thank you. As you all are aware, we found out this morning that Senate Bill 7014 had an amendment added to it last night, which would prohibit self-initiated complaints by local ethics agencies. Our office has been diligently working to create, if you are interested, a draft statement that we could send out opposing this amendment to that bill. And I do have a copy, and we also will have it on the screen if you want to pass it down.
Yes, please.
Actually, let me see. Thank you.
I guess somebody's contributor got nabbed.
There we go. Okay. So we'll just take a minute to look at it.
Are there any amendments or suggested changes, anything?
Madam Executive Director, I would just say you work very fast and very well.
And I would like to thank Ms. Levesque. She helped me come up with all the stats, so I really appreciate her help this morning.
How are you going to get this in the hands of the people that need to have it?
We are going to contact the right people and get it into their
Orderly.
hands.
Okay.
Yes.
Motion's in order?
Yes.
I move that we approve this draft and direct staff to take the necessary steps.
I have a very strong second.
Moved by Commissioner Romano, seconded by Commissioner Cruz. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. Nay. Oops, sorry.
Do you have any
was
idea
not
where
a nay.
this came? I'm sorry.
No. So
Yep.
motion carries unanimously.
Do you have any idea what prompted? I mean, this isn't the type of thing I would expect to be on a state legislator's radar unless perhaps like a contributor.
There's probably maybe a personal issue there, yeah.
But,
I have no idea how it came about.
okay.
Mr. Chair, to Ms. Kelly, we had a brief offline discussion this morning, you and I, about since we were set up by the voters here, and just verify for me, number one, the legislature cannot undo us, and two, what can they do to us in the meantime?
So obviously, we can't violate state statute and state law. So if they amend the law, we would have to follow that. What they do allow is that we can have more stringent ethics ordinances and enforcement compared to what they have in the statute, but we can't conflict with what state statute says. So that's where if state statute says that we can no longer do self-initiated complaints, we would have to abide by that.
So even though we're not a creature of statute, we're a creature of county charter ordinance, they can pass a statute that restricts what we can do.
That is what our research has found so far. But again, we just found out about this like 3 hours ago. So we've been trying to reach out to other agencies as well, the other ethics agencies as well.
Okay, not to give them any ideas that they don't already have,
Yeah.
but how much can they restrict us?
That I don't know.
I
Like
think,
restrict us out of existence? Could they do that? Make it impossible to do our job?
They couldn't restrict us out of existence, but they may be able to handcuff us in other ways.
Remind me, is Palm Beach County a charter county?
Correct, it
Where
is.
our ordinances have the effect of statutes?
Correct.
That would be an interesting issue as to how much they can do compared to non-charter counties.
I agree.